everyone and welcome. It's KeeperMC and we continue survival on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t.org. If you wonder why does my voice sound so weird, well, I'm sick, but still having some time to play the game, let's say. And well, the previous episodes were quite challenging. I mean, mostly I've been doing exploration of mines. And to be honest, since the last episode, I think it's at last a week has passed. I mean, since the moment I filmed it. And all this time I spent down those huge mine shafts trying to get them all resources out, including those ravines full of gold, full of like diamonds and stuff like that. So I spent enormously a lot of time off camera because it was too boring even for me at some point. And the funniest part, I finished like the massive chunk of all those ways I was planning to explore, and then I came to my like temporarily smelting base with all them furnaces and chests, and suddenly realized there is one other way to go. And like I went up in there and found another mine shafts, which are like twice as big in comparison to the ones I've been exploring. So I just ran through quickly, didn't found any chests, took no resources, and just left because it is too much. I will consider having those coordinates saved in case if I will decide to go to the mine shafts eventually again, because I mean it's still coal, gold, iron, and stuff like that. But those were located too close to the surface, so most probably there would not be any like extra precious resources. So it could be I will never go back there. And in any case, I made sure to transfer all of my goods back home, let's say. And currently it's just a total mess because I simply have no space for anything. So I emptied my ender chest and now I put some of those things back I might need. I mean, well, of course the most precious resources, some stacks of coal and iron, some OB, the books I have, and like those things which are not that easy to get, including the pearls, blaze rods, TNT I crafted from all the things I accumulated from killing creepers down them caves, and then also a few potions in case if we will need to flee from somebody. Of course, if we will fall down in lava, or also if we will find a zombie villager. And the rest of my things currently look like a total mess. I haven't even tried to fix, because as you can see there's lots of coal, some stacks of iron blocks, some other things like redstone, those cobwebs, some enchanted and regular items. Probably lots of it is going to go to trash because I simply don't need that. I mean those items, maybe I will smelt them to get those golden ingots, I don't know. Some other things, some more things. And if you wonder why have I took all of this wood and also the fences with me, well, at some point I decided that well, it's kind of refuel, because you might of course use the coal to smelt them things, but at the same time you can sell coal and get those emeralds. So instead I decided to collect all of those fences, and lately I was just using them as a fuel for my furnaces. And well, since I'm quite tired of mining, and of course I probably wouldn't go straight away to constructing of them things, I assume that I will spend some time off camera doing them trades, feeding them animals, replanting them farms. As you can see, I already did some fishing, got some things, and most probably as long as I will, well, kinda rest a little, and we'll do them things I mentioned just in a second. I think we might also go for an adventure, because I remember that when I was trying to find this place I can stay, there was one village on the go which was half grieved, and if I'm not mistaken, there was a villager like librarian which is which was also having this mending book as a trade. So I decided to give it a try, pack my things for an adventure, reach out for this village, see if this villager is still alive, and if so, then maybe try to buy some books of mending, because I'm still curious to see if I can. Don't use one and the only arrow I have in my inventory. So yeah, I'm still curious if I will be able to apply my apply the mending to this fishing rod, for example. And if so, I think I can try to maybe merge some of them, because I think it was doable. And we can, as you can see, get the Unbreaking and Luck of the Sea 3, which is also cool. But I think it was not the perfect scenario. Oh, come on, no. Sorry, I misclicked. Keep. Why are you doing this? Great. Well, in any case, I'm still curious. Maybe not with these specific fishing rods, but with the others. I am planning to, as I mentioned, get those mending books and try to apply it, because I think when you are using the mending item, as for example the fishing rod, it will for sure repair itself first, so we will have basically unlimited fishing capabilities, and then the rest of the experience should slowly repair the rest of the gear. Because my current problem is that I'm having the mending on my bow in the offhand, and of course it heals itself, like fixes, right? But the rest of the things are repairing too slow, and of course the fishing rod is just not capable to fix itself and it breaks. So I decided to try it this way, because otherwise we are just using too much of the experience to repair them tools, and especially if we are starting to use them diamond things, I wouldn't want to eventually craft them like once again. So yeah, I'll go off camera now, we'll do some things, reorganize them things, do some trades and stuff like that, and we'll see what's going to be next. Alright, so as you can see, I did some trades, and well, we got 16 more blocks of emeralds, and well, you can also see that I'm already having 27 levels of experience, which is nice. And I hope that this amount of emeralds would be enough for me to buy those few mending books. In case if they would not be able to sell them right away, probably I will need to do some spare trades. So I think I will take some paper with me, because the librarian could accept the paper, I think. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the way. Well, for now I'm recording like 10 minutes approximately, so I think I still could do some things around the village, and probably in the next episode we will go for an adventure. What it could be? Well, probably I need to do some spare farming, because this farmer is actually a good way to get them emeralds, and well, considering that I have lots of coal and iron to be sold, I'm actually, oh no, I'm actually quite low on food. Well, not food, but the wheat and the carrots specifically, because yeah, I managed to sell them all. Unfortunately, I still do not have any potatoes, so hopefully when we will go to those, let's say, far away farms to get the mending books, we can maybe also find some potatoes for us to take. But yeah, for now just casual farming, accumulating those resources, and then probably going for the adventure. can't wait, because yeah, I'm really so tired from being down the shafts, the mines, the caves, and still do not feel like construction, like do not really want to do it at the moment. However, I had an idea to maybe not to start building straight away, but actually mark the territory, because I'm still having a concern that it's not that fancy to have some chunks being not loaded because the village is too big. So it could be that I will make it smaller, and this, for example, wooden ring would become the wall actually, and this outer layer would be probably either a lava pool or something like that. But I need to double check if I will be able to place all of them houses, including the living houses, inside the territory, and only then I will make a decision if to kind of shrink the territory or not. But that's for the later. For now, of course, I just have no, let's say, power for this. I'm too tired. But that's okay. I mean, you saw how many emeralds I managed to get from selling the coal and iron, and I sold only like a small part of it. So that's quite fair enough, I would say. And later on, when we will be able to sell them veggies in the unlimited amounts, of course it will help a lot, because veggies regenerate, and this could be a good source of income, let's say. But yeah, as you can see, we still have lots of animals. Also, again, probably the maps were reset, so what do we have now? Well, now it's just ads. Yeah. Someone is asking us to buy duped and cheated items, basically, which having no value, but it's easier to get them that way instead of doing it yourself. Of course, we are not interested. Alright, so I also think if I will manage to kinda clarify them things about the mending. So if, for example, I will be able to fish, like go for a fishing and repair all of my items, and also get the spare experience, which means it kinda could get unlimited if the fishing rod is getting repaired. It could be that I can try actually to enhance my, well, create and enhance those diamond items in the attempt to get quite a beefy item set. And it could be that in that case I will only need to craft some potions. No idea which ones and how many, but it could be that this would be the moment when I will try it out myself, and will try to reach for an end. Because I'm still so curious how difficult it would be to survive in there, or maybe it will be easy, or maybe not. But of course, without a diamond set full of enchantments, it's not a good idea to go in there. Well, feather falling is already something, because when the dragon is punching you up in the air, I won't die like instantly, because probably I will miss to use the bucket under my feet. And of course, we are still not having any like potions of slow falling or stuff like that, so I bet the feather falling would be the way to go. Protection is also good to have on it. Then we have the projectile protection, well, thorns and unbreaking. So the chest plate is not that good actually. It's still better than nothing, but probably not to fight a dragon, I think. So we definitely need to get those items with the protection, possibly 4, if I don't know if it's doable. And then some other things so we can actually survive the dragon. Then of course we stack on all of our golden apples, probably the potions of healing, and well, then we can try, who knows. I think we also will require some ender pearls to kinda move away from this dragon island to an end. No idea, I haven't actually let's say studied about it, But I think, yeah, in preparations for an end, probably I will need to get some more. So yeah, probably gonna travel at night and maybe also in the Nether to see if we'll get lucky to meet some Endermen. So yeah, as you can see, the easiest way to make me to work on the more interesting content is actually to make me sick and tired of them usual things. So hopefully, yeah, I will put them mines and construction things aside for a moment, and we will go for an adventure. Can't wait to see them places we were going through in the past, like episodes we were just starting to play. So that would be quite interesting. Maybe not nostalgic yet because I mean it's not a year or two or six or something. It's just like a few months. Well, almost half a year actually, but still, it doesn't feel so to me at the moment. So yeah, I think well, slowly, but I guess we can wrap this episode up. Not sure what I will gonna do in between of them episodes. Probably will do some spare preparations. Maybe we'll study about those potions of healing, or maybe the slow falling or something like that. But the good thing we have is the Infinity Flame and Power Unbreaking bow, which would be definitely a huge help for us to fight a dragon because when it flies around, that's the only way you can reach it. And in case if you are not feeling like attacking it in the melee combat, of course, shooting the bow would be the best you can do. So yeah, that's better to save it, not to lose it in any ways. So yeah, I think this episode could be actually it. I probably talked much more than I actually did within this episode, but that's okay. I mean, you feel me, I need that rest. So I will continue doing some things off camera. If you have any ideas or comments in regards to what I just said, feel free to type them right away down the comments on YouTube. Well, you can also follow me on Twitter and also direct message me on Twitter because, of course, over the time I will start thinking about the base tours. And in case if you wish me to approach your base and do a video about it, I wouldn't mind. I already have one coordinate sent me by one of my subscribers, and also planning to do this first base tour. So if you are interested in such content and wish your base to be reviewed, feel free to send them. Of course, as we all know, if your base gets publicly reviewed, there's a high chance that it will be griefed, but I will try to take some measures to prevent this. I think the most important is to not to show too much of the terrain, and also if you are showing terrain, it would not be a worst idea to maybe modify it. So it will be more tricky for them, let's say, algorithms to detect where such chunks could actually generate. That's why so often when I'm traveling around my base and not actually filming it, I am adjusting the coastlines, removing them trees, replanting them in different like locations, removing some flowers and grass and stuff like that. So kind of trying to minimize the risk for somebody to kind of, oh, I seen this place, or maybe some bot or algorithm to read this chunk, something like that. Not sure if it's gonna help, but I'm still doing this small part. And yeah, I think this could be it for now, saying it probably the third time already because I'm just too tired. I have no idea what to do. Well, of course, I'm also sick. But once again, I thank you for watching, for being here with me, and I'll see you back in the new episode. Bye bye, everyone.